Grift.
Come on, baby, let's do the grift. Take me by my little hand and go like this. That grift, baby, baby, grift. Ooh yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the grift. My daddy is sleeping and mama ain't around. Well, daddy's just sleeping and mama ain't around. Gonna grifty, grifty, grifty till we tear the house down. Come on, the grift, yeah, baby, grift. Grift, grift. Ooh yeah, just like this. Grift. Come on, little miss, and do the grift, yeah. Yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the grift. Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Come on, baby, let's do the grift. Oh, come on, baby, let's do the grift. Take me by my little hand and grift like this. Grift, baby, grift, baby, grift, baby, grift, baby, time for the grift, it's time for that grift, baby. You know you gotta grift. Come on, baby, take my little hand and grift like this.
Welcome to the world famous, internationally known Tuesday night grift. Guys, we have a lovely, lovely show. And I say guys because I know we got no women in the crowd. Guys, there's no women. There's no women. I looked at the analytics. Women do not like this show. It's too intellectual for them. I mean, they don't like being in the audience, and I don't think they like being on the panel because the show is just too highbrow for that female mind. It's probably why we're going to have a nice, strong male president. Calling it right now, guys. Donald Trump. He's pulling a Grover Cleveland. We're back, baby. We are so back. And speaking of back, my brother in Reptilian Hood. What's up, little movie perp?
Hi.
Such a calm and clean entrance there.
And defeated.
Don't be defeated. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to go over the categories for the real Game Awards. We can't go over the actual, nominees because that's behind a paywall. You can't even see the nominees unless you pay, right?
Really?
I'm not paying $30 just to see the nominees.
Oh, Tony, tell me you got a screenshot at least. Someone
it's literally nothing. You have to pay to get into. I'll show you when we get there. I'll show you. Also, we got to go over this ad from the Avengers. They're assembling for Kamala Harris. It is the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
They got Thanos.
Actually, you know what? It's not. It's not the cringiest thing because the cringiest thing I've seen is this Dragon Age Veilguard misgendering scene. What? Gotta go over that.
What?
Of course. Yeah. And then we'll round that off with some warning. There's a warning on a brand new video game. I don't know if you've heard of a game called Dead Rising, the remake, but man,
The mall zombie game.
the mall zombie game.
Based.
They made a remake, and apparently got a trigger warning on it.
They warned you about something?
Yeah. So we got to talk about that, of course. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully you're all feeling good. I'm feeling good. You feeling
Oh,
good?
yeah.
Too?
Oh, no. I can't hide it. No. But you're going to make me feel better, Tony, with these stories, right?
Yeah. So, like I said, let's check out this Dead Rising thing first, right? I think that's the
Please.
All right. And I'm gonna get your thoughts on this because I'm anti-censorship, right? I'm always for artistic freedom.
You were going to say I'm pro-censorship, weren't you?
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You and all the lefties. You want to censor. All right. So when you boot up the game, when you turn it on, you're greeted with this screen here. I'll read it in case you're not following along. In case you don't speak the English. You speak the niche. You don't speak the English. Says this game is a work of fiction The characters, events, and places depicted within the game are not based on real life people, situations, or locations. This game contains instances of violence and depictions of gore, criminal activity, suicide, religion, and sexual. Guys,
religion's in it.
They warned you that there's instances of religion.
You might see a cross.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. It's like, does he pray? Does he hold up a cross?
No, you might see a cross. Is there like a chapel in the mall they added or something? I don't know.
Does he do like a salam?
Oh, do you fight nuns? Dead Rising would like you fight a pair of like crazy nuns or something. Maybe do you do that? Or like a priest?
I don't know. I've never actually played Dead Rising.
Oh, I did a long time ago. I don't remember anything. I remember a clown. That's it.
All I know is instances of religion, like just trying to wrap my mind around, like you have to be warned just in case, it triggers you. There's religion in this game.
Let me try to be as good faith and steel man. Could it be something to do with what's going on in the Middle East, the war there? Maybe a joke about Palestine and Israel? Maybe.
Yeah, but would that be an instance of religion or an instance of joke?
Yeah, that's true.
We gotta warn you.
Yeah, that's true.
In this game.
I tried, man. I tried. Sorry. I tried. Okay.
It says, except for a few instances, this remastered work maintains the themes and contents of the original game. The contents of this game are meant for mature audiences.
Hell yeah.
Player discretion is advised. Now, we've made fun of it. Obviously, it's a little silly. But how do you feel about this even existing on the game? Because I'm of two minds. I'm of two minds on this. Okay.
I ignore these screens usually. Can you just like pause it? I just wait for it. So like I understand probably a negative, sure. But it's like I just like another screen, whatever. I'm pressing X trying to get to the next screen, trying to get to the freaking game. Yeah.
There's no X button on the PlayStation.
There's no. You're gonna be okay. All right. Tell me the story on how everyone is wrong, Tony, and you're right. What is it? Is it a star? What is it?
It's a cross.
That's the instance.
I get no, but really that like not to tangent on this, but that is
you have to press X at one point in Dead Rising.
No, it's not
a cross.
It's a cross. It's literally. That's how they identify the buttons. It's a triangle, it's a square, it's a circle, and a cross. It's not an X. An X is a letter.
Press X to doubt.
No,
gotcha.
It's not. Anyway.
That's it. I didn't know that. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah. I agree. I do kind of just like, things come up like, hey, you got to accept this. I don't read no fucking licensing agreements or nothing, right? I ignore all this shit and just get me to the game.
Yeah.
Right. So I do think it's a little silly and not that big of a deal. However, like I said, I am of two minds of this, right? On the one hand, it's a mature game. And all these warnings are on the box. They're on the digital store. You know that this is coming long before the game boots up, right?
Yeah.
So I think that it's stupid to even be here, right? Like, it's like overkill almost. Okay? However, if there is a physical edition of the game, okay, if a physical edition of the game exists, then I agree that this needs to be here. And here's why. In a year from now, what if I go to a KB Toys or a GameStop or something, and I pick up a loose copy, right? Dead Rising remake. There's no box art. There's nothing. It's, it's in a cheap plastic shell, but it's just a disc, right? So all those warnings are not on there, right?
It's not on the disc. They don't have that M.
But it just has the M, but it won't have like the entire list of it.
It doesn't say the thing, yeah.
Right. So maybe like your parents look at it and go, oh, it looks like a zombie game, right? It should be fine. There's a little violence, right?
Yeah, you say M for mommy approved. Get it.
Yeah, but say like there's sexual images, like so you don't know that's on there from looking at the disc, right? Or there could be one of those instances where what if someone put tape over the disc, or what if the art on the disc is faded, right? Or it's just I don't even know if it's on the disc. It might not even be on the disc, right? We're assuming that it's on the disc. So I think that if there's a physical copy, then I see the need for this, because if you do put it in, right, or if like your little cousin or somebody's like borrows it or takes the disc and puts it in, it's like, hey, I'm by your house, Tony. I'm letting little Billy play the games, right? He pops a disc in, and then your mom sees this warning, like, oh, little Billy, don't play that one, play something else, right?
Yeah.
So I think there might be, as a parent, right, as someone who had kids and stuff, I think maybe I see like it's coming. And again, it's just a screen. It's not like it doesn't slow you down any significant value. It's not like all right, guys, read this aloud and take a test about what's on the game, right? Just, hey, this is in there. Press X, press Y, whatever. Get rid of it, right? Boom.
This is
Agreed.
a tough game for me. Because what age do you think would you give your kid this game? It's appropriate for them to play. Like what age? Because it's like so silly, but then there is like gore and stuff, but the whole thing is played so silly.
I would say for this, probably 10, 11-ish.
11-ish? Yeah.
Just because of the sexual themes. I don't think they're that bad in this game. I think it's just like maybe some cleavage or like maybe like a pinup picture, right? But I don't know. Again, I haven't played it, so I don't know how bad everything is.
Oh, you've never played this game ever?
Yeah, never played any Dead Rising.
Oh, okay.
I own them. I could play them at any moment, but I just haven't. So yeah, I would say like 10. Why? You're wondering if you're old enough to play this game or what?
No, I was just curious because it's such a silly game. I don't even know what to. I don't even know.
I'll call your mom. I'll let her know. I gave you permission.
Perk can play.
Mommy Perk, Mother Perp. I gave him permission. Don't worry.
I'm already holding the game. He said it's okay.
Tony said it's okay. Who the fuck is Tony? Doesn't matter.
A guy I met on the internet, not helping.
Yeah, that really wouldn't help. But yeah, I think it's silly. But people are making way too much. I seen like posts on Reddit about it, like where people like hundreds of fucking replies and everybody's like all upset and stuff. It's just like it's just a warning screen, right?
It's probably it's just part of the momentum, man. Gamers are mad right now. You know why? There's just part of momentum. Because of Dragon Age. And before that, Suicide Squad. I don't know. There's been a momentum going on with these games. And it's just like, this is just part of it. So they're just riding that way. It's like, yeah, this too. F you. Why'd you do this?
I'll get to my opinions on Dragon Age when we get there. But that whole thing is just so fucking stupid, right?
Dude,
this is why I call people
okay. I want to get to maybe it's just my algorithm, but I thought people were like upset because there's ugly character. Dude, I'm seeing some beautiful character designs, like very attractive, like elves and elf ladies, and also I don't know what are there mods or something going on.
There might be mods, but if you take the time, because Dalish was playing it, right? If you take the time and you mess with the sliders and mess with everything, you can get an attractive woman. You can. There is a limit to the amount of ass and titty you can give your character, right? So you can't be like double D tits and like big fat J-Lo ass.
You're not playing it then.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing it because I haven't beaten the previous one. And I think I probably have to go back to the other two because I don't even remember the story. Like, it's a good thing Dalish ain't here because she would yell at me because I know so little about Dragon Age in the story.
Yeah. I played two of them and I don't remember them. All I remember is one witch in the first one, Morgan. She was badass. That's it. That's all I remember from the games, including Inquisition.
We had the redhead in the first game and she was badass.
Are you sure that's not Triss from Witcher?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Leilani. She's fucking badass. She was like
I don't remember.
A bard, stabbing people with her knives. Anyway, so this is the scene. Dragon Age Veilguard, misgender scene. We're gonna go over it, but here's my thoughts on this. Right. You said people are very mad, right? Because of the other characters. Yeah, they are 100%. Like, not my feed because I don't watch any of the grifters. But if you put all the grifters' feeds, there's video after video after video about.
It's not even grifters. Like my feed is Asmongold. I don't consider him like a grifter. You think Asmongold's a grifter?
100%.
Really interesting. We'll get into that later. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
So the grifters are mad. They're mad about this, right? Video after video after video. And I want to say 95% of those people fall into the same category as me. Probably was never going to play this game, right? They're not Dragon Age fans. Like Smash JT wasn't like, oh man, I was so looking forward to this Dragon Age game because I know the lore and I can't wait to see what happens with Solus and man, the Dread Wolf. And I was really like they've never played these games. They've never played the previous Dragon Age. They didn't know.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm sure. Here's how I'm sure, Perp.
Inquisition was
Dragon.
Listen.
In one of the previous Dragon Age games, they literally have a non-binary character. They literally have a non-binary term for a fucking Kunari character. Nobody brought that up. Okay. None of them knew because none of them are invested in the series. They just seen a game that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on with ugly character models that they could grift off of.
Yeah.
90% of these people weren't.
Yeah, I
RPG.
agree with that.
As an RPG, it was already like on its back foot, right? People don't play RPGs. RPGs are not like the main fucking focus of what gamers play, right? We had action games. You got fucking Call of Duties, hack and slashes, your sports games, right?
Yeah.
RPGs can be hits. Don't get me wrong, right? But they're not traditionally your big fucking franchises, right?
Yeah.
They're your big story. Like if you want a good story, you go to an RPG.
Yeah,
But
Witcher
if you
3,
want,
Baldur's Gate 3, yeah.
Action and all that stuff, and like where most of the sales are, it's like Call of Duties and fucking this live service shit and stuff, right? So they weren't gonna play this again. Smash JT, go on their channels, and here's how you can tell. Again, go on their channels. There's not a single video. I guarantee you, right? Go on their channels. It's not a single video of them talking about the previous games. And I'm not talking about like now, right? Like you might find a video from like yesterday where like, oh, this is why the other game was better, right? No, I'm saying like go back to when the other game came out, right? Go back to when Inquisition was out. Go back to when the second Dragon Age was out. Go back to Origins. You're not going to find any videos on that. You're not going to find them talking about how they were looking for to these videos because they don't play. They don't like this shit. This is just a grift. That's why it's a fucking grift because they're like, this is the thing they can get mad at, right?
Okay.
I did a video.
This is crazy.
I want to say about 9 months ago, right? You ever hear of a movie called She's All That?
Have I heard of a movie called FT? You offended me for the first time today. Yes.
You've heard of that, right?
Yes.
Have you heard about the gender bent?
He's all that. Yeah.
He's all that, right?
Yeah.
How many people were upset about
Can't
that?
wait to close off the trilogy. They're all that.
How many people were upset about it? 0.
Yeah, 0. Yeah.
There wasn't a single person. There's not a single one of the grifters who say, hey, we don't want gender swapping of characters. Do not take a reboot of franchise and gender swap it. Why? Because it gender swapped it from woman to man. So they didn't care. They knew that if they got upset, nobody would care. Nobody would watch a video on that. No one would get angry at that.
But She's All That.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why not a single word was said. When Netflix said, we're going to make a He's All That. Then it came out. No one, not a peep. Silence.
I feel the same way about the race bend of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead that came out, I think, last year. No, not a peep.
Not a peep. I mean, these people are really upset about comic book movies and race swapping, right?
Yeah.
How many of these people were complaining when Angelina Jolie played Fox in Wanted?
That was a long time ago. That was before.
Oh, so that matters. They said
that's before the activist writers came in. That's what they'll say.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what they'll say.
No.
Yeah, it's different now.
When
you point that out, they'll just say it's different now because of the writers, and then you just can't argue with that. You're just like, all right, because then they start putting intent on the writers, and it's like, no, it's the writers, and they're doing it.
Yeah, they intended to fucking race swap Angelina Jolie because she was a more popular actress, right? She's like the hottest thing at the time.
Yeah. Chris Pratt.
What I'm saying is, they just look at things that they know they could get other people upset about, right?
Yeah.
This was Sweet Baby Inc., big publisher, and had big backing of a lot of pro LGBTQ people, right? Perfect storm for them to get mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason they care. Games come and go every day. Every day, there's hundreds of games that release on Steam that have LGBTQ stuff, that have gender swap stuff, that have gay stuff, that you never see them complain about.
Yeah.
Why? Because nobody cares about those properties. Nobody cares about those games.
Yeah.
That's why they don't grift off of them. That's why it's a grift. If you care about something, if your mission is to be like, I'm anti-censorship, you don't pick and choose. you show every instance of censorship, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Whether the video is going to hit or not, this is what you believe in. This is what you're doing, right?
Right.
So if they believe in this cause so much, they should be talking about all these small games that come out on Steam, all these nothing games. Like, we're gonna get into the Real Game Awards, right? And I'm gonna give you some thoughts there. And I'm gonna again prove how much of a fucking grift this is. Okay, but let's watch this scene because I want your. I've seen it already, but I want your opinion.
I have not seen it. Oh God.
It's only 4 minutes. The 4 minutes of cringe, baby. It's like
How many hours of gameplay? Let me start coping already. How many hours of gameplay are there? 80 hours? It's an 80-hour story. 4 minutes, guys. Deal with it. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Sorry.
well, you want to hear something even worse?
What?
Before we play the rest of the video.
Okay.
So apparently, let's say that you don't want to, like, you're adamant that you're against all this wokeness. You're against all this non-binary shit. Right? You don't believe in any of that, right? So you're going to play the game, but you're just not going to choose the option to acknowledge that she's a they, them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is
You've now
fine. That's
cut
an
yourself off
interesting.
of
That's an
you've
interesting
cut yourself
character
off of
position.
content. No, but you've cut yourself off of content because you see all the dragons in the game are tied to her personal quest.
Make you pay for being a bigot.
Also, if you don't do all their personal quest, you can't unlock the good ending or the secret ending. So there's two endings that you can't get. There's a lot of content you can't get, and there's sections of the map that are locked off because they're unlocked by playing through the personal quest of the character.
That's
So
interesting.
you literally will
That
have
sucks.
15 out of 19 chapters. Is like you'll just have to stop the game right there. Like, okay,
Yeah, you just reload the save. That's basically what they're asking you to do.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So
That sucks.
So there's no avoiding it. Like if you're like, well, I
Yeah,
could
they
just,
want a
play
character
around
in
it.
there. They do this stuff in video games where they're forcing a character in there, even though they're saying it's like, especially BioWare, right? With like Mass Effect and stuff. It's like, no, I don't want that guy in my crew. And it's like, no, he's in your crew.
I don't want the good ending anyway. I want the bad ending where everyone dies.
Harsh pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Also, I've never like.
Are they in a cave? Is this bar in a cave?
Yeah, they're like some kind of cave. But like, she's like an Asian elf. I've never like.
It's pretty based.
I don't know how to feel it. Like again, this is like a weird thing because
I'll tell you how I feel it. Put it in Lord of the Rings.
Like, but are they the same from the same forest? Like, is she from like an Asian forest? Is there like is there Asian people?
Who knows?
Where she comes from, like Asian humans. Like if all the elves were Asian looking, right? If that was like just the elves are Asian looking, and then, like the humans look white, and like say the dwarves look like black guys, right? And then like the Mexicans were the guys with the bulls. Then I'd be like, okay, so see the different races are different races, literally. But it's like weird to be like, there's different races and different ethnicities within these like.
Hey, the more the merrier, I say.
It's like he's a bull guy, but also he eats tacos on the weekends.
Who knows where we're gonna be with the sequel? How many like interchangeable things they're doing? It'd be great. The more the merrier. Pretty cool.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a giant snake. What would have been better than that?
Dragon.
Maybe. I seen dragons though. Never a giant snake.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Makers.
See how she got all sad?
Mm-hmm.
But she said she, and she's not a she.
Panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
Yeah, she
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
a barv.
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a
God.
quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a bar.
See, if you misgender someone, you gotta drop and give me 20. Drop
Drop
and give
and
me
give-
20.
That's something. They're trying stuff. They're trying stuff, Tony. I swear to God, if this isn't the lore.
Oh, there we go.
More push-ups.
Why not just apologize?
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Overcompensating.
You think so?
Any reason
Oh,
you can't just
You
apologize?
look, I
Sometimes
respect you, and you look better in a dress than me. Yeah.
People say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a bath, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
So you see, apologizing shouldn't make you feel better. You should acknowledge that you've hurt their feelings. It is about making them feel better about the criminal actions that
The
you've committed.
injustice.
The injustice. Like, this is so silly. Like, at the very least, it wasn't the character. Like, oh my God, you misgendered me. It's ma'am, and then she destroys the bar. That'd have been a good scene. Why didn't they do that? I would have laughed if they're like, sir, do you want a beer? It's ma'am, and he just starts destroying it like in that one video, that one freak out.
The GameStop thing?
Yeah, the GameStop thing, right?
Just recreate that.
Pulling a
Yeah.
bath puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
You could.
Isabella's apology work for you, Tosh?
How do you feel about modern sayings
Just-
for these pickings? Like, it feels like it feels like these are modern sayings, and then they talk fantasy for their modern, like it's almost like a translation. It's like, you good? I don't know.
Good.
Do they talk like that over there?
I guess. All of it is so immersion breaking. The whole thing, the whole scene, it's just so silly. And-
Yeah, the hat is immersion breaking. Look at that hat.
Well,
What's
they-
coming out of that hat? Why is that hat sticking out a feather tongue at me?
I don't know, but she was so hot in the second game, and now her face is like she's like an old lady.
Oh, it's not like that either.
She looks like you ever see The Running Man?
Look,
The chick from The Running Man, she looks like Maria Conchita Alonso. I don't like that.
the guy's really embarrassed. Look at him. Look at his face. He's like,
I think he's just really soy.
"Yeah."
I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean,
I mean,
to
this is character stuff. They're
rules.
trying stuff. I mean, is it cringe?
Thanks.
Sure.
anyway, where was
Is it
I?
game breaking? Sure.
So,
Maybe. So I could see it, but it's like, yeah.
Is it
they're
a
trying
number? You
stuff.
can't even fast forward it, right? You can't even so cringe.
there Tash is, thigh deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll
See, like now she seems like she's overcompensating. By
Yeah,
just
exactly. I felt that. I felt that 3 minutes ago, Frog Tony.
just saying Tosh over and over.
She's still going. Let's see how
And
long.
she got this look. It's like this.
Yeah,
fucking
she's making them uncomfortable.
this bitch.
It's like when a guy
you in
finds
the
out we're
middle.
Hispanic and then he goes, "Oh no,
Okay,
yeah, me."
the
Goes,
stomach,
like,
I
"Fuck,
get,
dude,
but
relax."
Did it really have?
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought. Well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Say you're sorry some more. That'll fix it.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I'm pulling a barf.
Oh, Barb.
1,
Ah,
2, 3.
Heart's in the
the
right
pacing
place.
for this is
Ooh,
dreadful.
little
But
Yeah.
again, are they in a cave? Where is this bar?
I don't know. It's in some
They had
sort
to
of-
put planks to avoid getting wet, dude. I don't, like, no one, no drunk is gonna last there.
I think it's their hideout. It's like a secret base. So they built the bar. It's not like a bar that, like, you know, in a town or nothing.
I'm gonna play it. You sold it. I'm gonna get it,
Oh, I sold it.
and it's even cheaper than Silent Hill.
And your lefty heart is like, yes.
Yes, finally. I want to do push-ups so bad.
So, you know, when you mess up now, you know, just start doing push-ups in front of your girl. See how that works with your girlfriend. Just start doing push-ups. Baby, don't worry. I never cheated on you, but look, I'm doing push-ups.
My bad. Here, I start doing it in public, especially. That'd be great.
I know you like flowers and candy, but now I'm just gonna give you a quick 10. Will be good.
When I'm really bad, I do crunches.
Hate crunches. All right, from one cringe to another. So let's play this. Because I mean, we gotta talk about Kamala Harris, right? Guys, I gotta get you to get out the boat. There's still time.
Bum. Can we do the Avengers theme in the background? Bum.
Oh, don't worry.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they do it?
Yeah, they do it. You haven't seen this?
You know I haven't. Well,
I did. I don't know what, you know. I don't live with you.
you know I haven't. I can't.
Your
do
mom got custody
this.
of
Is
you.
too much. This is too much. I can't.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Hey,
Thanks for
Scarlett.
jumping on the call.
I just
Hi,
gotta say that
Avengers.
hair does not work for Scarlett. She's like, it's so pulled back. Like, look at her.
Bum, 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 bum.
Just really like her face looks really round and foreheady.
She means business, okay? She's being
You guys.
aerodynamic.
Hi, Avengers.
Hey,
Thanks for
Scarlett.
jumping on the call.
I love how they say Avengers, but also it's the bald-headed lady from Black Panther. Like, you're not an Avenger lady. Like,
she got anointed at Endgame, right? When he said Avengers Assemble, she was there. So she got the official. She was deputized.
Where's the Ant-Man or like a Wasp or
Yeah.
Thor?
We needed the Christian Avenger. Where's Pratt? That's what they needed.
I think he's in the Trump ad. He's in
He's in the other one.
Well, I think you mean assembling. I said
Wow.
assembling. Don, that's pretty good. No, that was funny.
Scarlett, it is our pleasure to come together and to get the vote out this election. Come on.
Yeah, how can we be of service?
How about we start with what our voting plans are going to be, who we're going to bring to the
Just do it and leave it alone. Just
polls
do it,
with
leave
us,
it
that sort of
alone.
thing. Just
I think Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase.
Ooh, yes. Definitely a catchphrase.
How
They didn't get the
this?
writers for this one, Tony. What do you want? They didn't get the writers for this one, Tony. What do you want?
Oh, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get so much worse.
Stop it. This is what I was avoiding. This hurts,
Off
man.
the top of my head.
Why
I
couldn't
can
you
do
guys
this
call
all
the
day.
Russos?
Shut up.
I can do this all day. Kamala, could you imagine that? Kamala Harris's ad. Kamala Harris, I can do this all day.
Why couldn't they get the Russos for this?
I hate it. Okay.
I mean, it's original, but
What about something punchier like, oh, boom. You looking for this? Iron Man 2, everybody loved it.
okay. Again, I think we're just trying to get out the vote.
Kamala forever.
That's
I'm strong. I'm strong. I can do
Kamala
it, man.
forever.
I'm about to walk out, dude. Like I'm about to just
better.
That's
Okay,
you're
how
rubbing
about
it in.
I'm down with
You're
the
rubbing
I'm
it
not
in.
rubbing it in.
You're
I'm
rubbing it
playing
in.
This thing.
No,
You're
you
not
know,
rubbing it
you
in.
know I'm in the left. You're doing this to bother me and make me sweat and cringe and die.
It's cringe.
Mission
If this was-
accomplished. I'm dying,
It's worse.
dude.
It's worse.
I'm not gonna let him
It's
talk.
just
I'm gonna
clean
talk
and
over them.
simple.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I
let
like
him do
that.
it.
It's hard to argue with that.
Kamala Harris down with democracy.
Oh,
Stop.
Kamala Harris down with democracy.
Oh my god. Stop it.
That's what they came up with.
Just keep
Yeah,
playing it,
I'm
asshole.
Kamala Harris, and I say
Let it go.
down with democracy.
I don't know if that sounds the way we want it to
Yeah.
sound, though.
I don't know if the writers
some production though.
Jarvis,
my name's not
too
Jarvis.
busy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Down with democracy.
Oh, they couldn't
Down
get
with
that full
democracy.
right.
Is that what we mean, though?
yeah, together we're gonna tear down democracy.
Will you stop playing heroic music under yourselves?
Oh my
I'm Kamala
Lord.
Harris, and I am down with democracy. Did I sound enough like her?
Fuck. All right.
Oh,
Do you have any critiques?
that was the best Trump ad I've ever seen.
Fuck you. The lighting was good.
The lighting was good. But I mean, first off, I always think it's silly. Like, if Chris Pratt tells you to vote Trump and that's the only reason you vote Trump, like, you're retarded. You shouldn't even vote, right? Like,
sure.
None of this should influence your vote. Like, they didn't talk about, like, here's the politics or her policies or what she's trying to accomplish, right? There wasn't even a sales pitch on the fucking ad.
Tony, I got news for you. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Those are the Avengers, bro. You think it's gonna make a difference? I don't think it does.
They thought it was gonna make a difference. And they're down with democracy. Kamala Harris is gonna tear.
Sorry, guys. We only like when you're punching each other in the fucking face.
So, with that said, Perp, I said before I had a question about.
I'm triggered.
I know, triggered. Here's my question for you.
Go ahead.
In the event that Kamala loses, right?
Yes.
Do you think that's
In the
it?
event.
That's it for female presidential hopefuls? Because you twice. We had twice, right?
Right.
Both lost to what is.
Wait, ask me again. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was triggered. Go. Start over. Start over. Sorry. Go.
If Kamala loses,
yes.
Do you think they're no longer going to try to run a female for president?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll still do it. Maybe even back to vice president with you for the next one. Maybe.
No, but I see them still having them as a vice president. But I don't see them.
Oh, I hope so myself in comics, but I'm not as optimistic as you. I just don't see it myself.
No, I don't believe either side will think that a female can win. Because look, let's be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
The left thinks that Trump is like the worst fucking candidate, right?
Oh yeah.
He lost to Biden. Okay, whether the right's going to say it was stolen, the left's going to say it was clean.
Sure.
Doesn't matter, right? The fact is he lost officially.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to look at it and go, Hillary Clinton should have won, but she lost to Trump.
Yeah.
Trump lost to Biden. Trump then went up against Kamala and won.
You're doing MMA math.
No, I'm saying, that's how they think. That's how these political people, behind the scenes, they go, we put a female up against what we consider the worst Republican candidate out there, and they lost twice.
Yeah.
Two good female candidates that we believed could be president lost. Why did they lose? And they're going to blame it on the fact that they're women. I think that's it. If Kamala loses, I think we're not going to see a female presidential candidate. They'll run in the primaries and everything, but I'm saying, like, when we get to the big show, right, there's never going to be another female running for president on one of the major tickets. I think I'm going to say at least for another 20, 25 years.
No, I mean, maybe, but then again,
I mean, look how long it took to get a female before we had even Hillary running against somebody, right?
Yeah. I think people thought it was going to be because we got the first black person is like, okay, now that's it. Everything, it's all open, easy for everyone. Yeah, you could be right, but then there could be like a fucking star out there that just shines through and is able to get across.
I don't know. I think like Ruby King saying the thing, it would be too much of a risk statistically speaking. I think because remember these people.
I don't know. I'm not a political guy.
By numbers. It's not even political, right? It's just like numbers. I'm a numbers guy, and I just go twice up the bat.
Yeah, with the worst, after he got like
After you're up to bat. You're facing off against the worst pitcher in the league, and you strike out.
And you strike out.
Then we send another. Then we send up a guy. Boom! He hits a fucking triple. Yeah. He's out third. Third batter comes up. We just need you to get him home. Strike out again. I think that's it. I think they go. That's it. No more female candidates.
Tony's is a numbers guy. Yeah. You don't see that, Dragon?
Always been a numbers guy. Numbers. I love numbers.
I like letters.
Letters like the alphabet, or letters like things that you get in the mail?
The alphabet.
All right, here's a little happier for you.
Was I getting too weird? I was gonna say all my favorite letters.
What are your favorite letters?
V. L. X. T. R. It's like an ASMR.
Yeah, my favorite letters are S, E, C. You guys thought I was gonna say something else.
Set. You love sets.
Love set. Anyway, 2024 award categories announced. We're gonna see what are the real Game Award categories.
This is gonna cheer me up. Thank you. Thank you for saying. Is this the last one? Last story? Thank you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we go to the updates, right? Just to show you. Like, so if you want to see what the best RPGs are, right? So we go, and it'll. I can't. I need to subscribe. You can't. They don't even show you. Like, that would be what would entice me, right? This is how stupid they are. Like, if you want to entice me to vote, right? Show me. Oh, what games? Oh shit! I gotta vote. I need to pay the $30 because I gotta make sure that, this game wins. Dragon Age can't win. I gotta make sure that this other game wins. But I don't even know what games are being considered.
Mm-hmm.
So
not even a picture.
And these are just nomination suggestions. Right now, we're not even.
If you have any nominations, by the way, I would love to hear them too of the games you've played. You play a lot of games too, right? You're being sent games too now.
Yeah,
based.
I've always been sent games, but yeah, I got 5 right now. I got to go through.
Did you get sent that Dead Rising one?
No,
oh,
that was I took that off of Reddit. That was a Reddit.
Sure.
All right, so here are the categories, so we know. Also, this is so crazy. Look, guys, we're the anti-woke, anti-cringe, and you got this weird lady like drum rolling. Like, look at it. Are we? She's not even a sexy lady. She's a little fat lady, a little fat piggy.
Oh, come on, man. Disavow that.
You know as well as I do.
I know nothing.
If this chick had blue hair, or if this was a Kamala Harris ad, or if this was fucking BioWare, if she was like, oh, that's a BioWare employee, that's a Sweet Baby Inc. employee, they'd be like, look at this fucking winker. You know it.
But isn't that what they're doing? Wait, go up. Millennial. Here's a millennial. Go up. They said, here's a millennial girl. Is that like, isn't that an insult? I don't know. What do they mean by here's a millennial girl?
Here's a millennial girl getting us ready with a drum roll, please give.
That's not an insult? Like the modern audience or something? No? Okay. I don't know.
I mean, millennials aren't modern audience. That would be like Generation Z, right?
Sure.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know the verbiage.
You're like a millennial. I'm like a millennial, barely.
Hell yeah.
All right, so here are the categories. Best story.
I just want a good story. Gee. By the way, is there there's no date? Like, what are the dates? Like, we can't pick from this because are they literally going to do from January 1st to December? That's the window?
We don't know yet because we can't even. I guess in the
what's the window to nominate?
Well, you have to pay money to find those things out.
Oh,
I know. I'm not going to pay $30 to find out. I'll just wait till
$30 to do work.
Yeah. So best story.
Let me look at my Steam page. What would I nominate? Let me see.
What would you nominate for best story? What would you say is the best
this
story
year?
This year.
I don't play.
Remember, you got to keep it anti-woke, so it can't be any.
It can't be Star Wars Outlaws.
It can't be Star Wars Outlaws.
Damn it. Fuck, man. I don't know. Dude, I play like weird anime games, but I guess this is the shit for it. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink was pretty sick. Is that an RPG story? I know that wasn't a good story. I don't know. I don't even know. I would actually pay because I'm curious what the fuck they're gonna submit. Stellar Blade?
Probably.
Is that gonna get like everything?
I can't even think what came out this year.
Yeah, I don't.
Sometimes I play games from like a year ago or like fucking.
Yeah. That's why the windows are very. I'm very curious about the window. What came out this year? Oh, the Zelda game.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. No, because that's woke, so that can't be it.
No, that'll get nominated. People love Tifa. That's gonna get waifu. Dude, Tifa's gonna get waifu. I see that waifu nominee right over there.
I don't know if it's a full because the Elden Ring expansion came out, right? So
Elden
that-
Ring. Best
Elden Ring.
story.
Yeah, well, Shadow of Erdtree. I know the story's like really obtuse, and you gotta like search for, but it's there, right?
Yeah. Best fighting game. When came out? I don't know. Street Fighter. That was like last year again.
No, Tekken 8 came out. So
Oh, Tekken 8. Yeah. Yeah, these are gonna like some of them are gonna be the exact same like winners from like the mainstream.
Yeah, which is gonna be weird, right? Like we're the real Game Awards, but we agree exactly with the mainstream. Best MMO.
Best MMO. That's a weird one. That's like it has to be a phone game, I guess.
No, because you got like technically anything online, like any like World of Warcraft is an MMO. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League is technically an MMO. It's a massive multiplayer online game, right? Because it's not MMORPG, just MMO. Like Overwatch is technically an MMO. It's not massive, I guess, right?
But isn't that what MMO means? Massive multiplayer online?
Yeah,
Huh.
but like, what would Fortnite qualify? Because you can get like 50 people in a match.
Yeah.
Like 100, right? It starts with 100. Is that massive enough?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
how massive qualifies?
Is like only MMOs of this year? That's very limited. Very limited.
I don't even know if it's just this year or if it's like if a game that's still running this year, right?
Yeah.
It's online.
Black Desert Online, hell yeah. This is weird.
I tried playing a lot of those and they're so just bad.
Black Desert? I liked it. I liked it a lot.
This one is stupid. Like for a fucking crowd, it's like again, they're against the pre-ordering. They're against all this. Like they'll complain, like, "Oh, why is a game in early access? We should get a full game. We shouldn't have to pay for early access." So why the fuck would you have a best early access game? Right?
Yeah.
Biggest cash grab. What does that even fucking mean?
Yeah, like too much DLC. Like for Tekken, there's so many DLC skins and costumes and all that shit, and it's just like too much. I assume something like that.
But is that a cash grab? Would that be a bigger cash grab than say Star Wars Outlaw? Like they just made a shitty game with the Star Wars license to get you to buy it, right? Like I think that'd be a bigger cash grab.
Dude, you're thinking way too deep. There's no way they thought that. They're thinking like in terms of number. Then they get turned to numbers. People's like most DLC, this game, that game, and also woke. That means biggest crash grab. And they turn
Best
on they turn into
value.
Dustin Hoffman from Rain Man. What?
How do we determine this best value? We're gonna say like how many hours did you play into it versus how much it cost?
Best value. Yeah. That's kind of a subjective thing. Like what would you pick?
Husbando of the year.
Wow.
Well, the best value would be the games I don't pay for. So what's a free game? Fortnite's free.
Fortnite!
And I don't have to pay for it. I've been playing that endlessly. I do pay for it because I'm a simp, but I don't have to, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Again, this is a weird one for like, we're anti-woke, but hey, you know how we're like 95% a male audience? Probably like 99% of male. Like, you guys need to vote on what's the best husbando.
You know what this is? This is like, we want girlfriends. So please, girls, please come here. Vote.
Yeah.
That's why they do it. Here, let me think of this one. Who would I vote for? Best husbando.
Who do you want to marry?
Is that what it is?
I mean, who do you want to be your husband, right? Like a
Husbando.
waifu is your wife.
Waifu is that? Yeah. Okay.
Is your husband.
Husbando. What came out this year? Fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying. They might as well just had fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Just like,
I'm looking at my games now list. I don't see anything from this year except for Grand Blue Fantasy.
Hey, Hachi, he just came out for Tekken 8. He's my husbando. He's rich. He can fight. He's like an immortal demon guy who never dies.
Hell yeah.
He wants to kill his son.
I'll say Cloud for now. Fucking Cloud. Fuck it.
Because he's got a big sword, right? You like the guys with the big
exactly.
Sword. Best video game journalist. Guys, but we hate all games journalists. So
what?
One of them, like,
just Don De La Rose have it in the bag. Just John
yeah,
De La Rose.
It's gonna be like Don De La Rose or Stuttering Craig wins best games journalist.
Please have a speech prepared. Please.
Worst games journalist. they should just be everybody. Just should be like Kotaku, right? Or
Who do they-
IGN.
Is there like a specific journalist they hate? I think it's like the whole system, right? Like
Jason Schreiber. Like, there's only like 3 or 4 that are named, right? Like that you know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jason Schreier. That one Asian guy was like how's his name? Ben.
Oh, the
something,
cyberpunk guy?
No. The guy
Young
that couldn't.
Ye?
No, the guy who couldn't pass Cuphead.
What? I don't
You
know.
didn't hear about that? There's a journalist
There was a
who
journalist.
couldn't get past the Cuphead tutorial.
Oh,
Takahashi.
I heard it's a hard game.
He couldn't get past the tutorial to show
I
you how to
couldn't-
play the game.
I couldn't get past the tutorial of Suicide Squad, man. It was this fucking weird ass jump. It was so weird. I couldn't make the jump. It was the tutorial. And I kept falling down on this fucking jump.
Dean Takahashi. Why did I say Ben? So he'll probably they're like Kelly Plaguey. There's like 4 or 5 that they know of names, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So I guess one of those will get it.
Any of the ladies
Listen-
that like says, don't harass us, like though they usually point
Yeah.
in that direction for a while. Yeah.
Best sports game.
They don't play that.
Best RPG. Hell yeah. Final Fantasy got that in the bag, baby.
What about metaphor? Huh?
No, it's woke. You didn't hear about that? It's too woke.
Really?
Yeah.
That one too?
Yep. All the guys are so
They're just
And-
setting this up to give it to Hogwarts again. They just want to like bring that back.
I love this one. Worst bait and switch.
That is a weird one.
Here's why it's weird. Okay. A bait and switch is when they present you with something and they give you something else, right?
Yeah.
So would the worst one be that they presented you with something and they sort of gave you the thing you wanted? Because it's the worst at it, right? It's the worst bait and switch. Or is it the worst bait and switch because they gave you something you definitely didn't want? Like it was the worst exchange. Like how is it worst? In what way?
Like
Really bad
it's
phrasing.
just like super unexpected. I assume this is like the Metal Gear Sons of Liberty award. You
Well,
know,
then
where
it shouldn't be biggest bait and switch. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be worst. It should be
yeah,
biggest.
yeah. I think that's what they're going for. That-
Best FPS,
Yeah,
but also best third-person shooter.
that's cool.
It's cool, but like, has there really been any third-person shooters that came out lately?
Anime versus Evil on Steam. Oh no, Shadows of the Damned, the remastered, hella remastered, hell yeah.
That just came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it qualifies. What else we got here? Best fighting game, obviously. Tekken's gonna get that.
Tekken.
Waifu of the year.
That is the one
Again-
everyone is looking forward to. I can't wait to see what speakers they have for that. Wow.
How do we even qualify this, right? Like,
What anime games came out? That's how you qualify it.
well, I'm saying like
Pharmagia.
what counts, right? Because they'll be like,
It'd be hilarious.
you know, like a secondary character from like Final Fantasy is that gonna like win?
Yeah.
There's gotta be like a main character, like, you know, Laura Croft, but from the original version that came out in the remaster set, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna give it to Sydney Sweeney. Like, yeah. Not
Sydney
even-
Sweeney.
They're not even gonna give it to a character. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Chainsaw Lollipop.
Yeah, no one even knows her name. They just know the game. Like, oh, the Chainsaw
Yeah.
Lollipop.
I want to say her name is Amy, but I'm probably wrong.
I'm gonna give it to the Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2.
That didn't come out this year.
It just came out on PC. It counts,
Oh,
I guess.
shit. And, Horizon Zero Dawn. Who's that? Alloyd.
No, she got fat. She used to be.
Alloyd.
Best company.
We also proved that there's no more ginger side with Alloyd too.
It's alloy, not alloyed.
Alloyd.
It's alloy. An alloyed is like a metal
I know, that's why I thought it was cooler.
Best company, but they all
Oh.
suck.
I don't know what that means.
Which is the one with the biggest
I
titties?
thought it was like the people we're with. Like, who's the best people to hang out with? Us.
But see, here's like biggest industry failure.
No, okay, best company. No, F you. You said they all suck. I want you to answer now for real. What is the best company out of all the ones that suck?
What would be the best company?
Yeah. Out of all the ones that suck.
Nippon Ichi, the guys who make Disgaea, because I love all those games. Got to give it to a Japanese company.
Yeah,
Also, they love me. Or
I give it to X. I like Xseed games. And who did it?
They like me too. Xseed, Marvelous, PQ.
Base.
They all love me. So
what is is it Bandai? They're I see them all the time. I think.
Bandai?
Bandai, sorry. Yeah, I like their games too.
But they're Bandai and Namco, so it's like two companies. They merged.
Based.
But biggest industry failure. Here's again, like you got best company, but not a worst company. But you got biggest industry failure, right?
Ubisoft.
Like, what does that even? Again, what does that mean? Is it like biggest industry failure, like the company, a game, a journalist, like anything involved? Like we couldn't narrow it down to like a specific category, so it's just like really wide open, right?
Yeah, I would want to see who's nominating what for that. Like,
Best
yeah,
PlayStation IP.
Stellar Blade. The Stellar Blade Award goes to.
But is that PlayStation technically? Because it's
Isn't
not
it?
a PlayStation IP. No, they own the studio, right? That's what I'm saying. Like you have studios
don't
that
know
are owned by
anything
other
about
studios. They're not owned. It's not a PlayStation.
Wait, I thought
It's
it
not
was
like PlayStation Santa Monica,
PlayStation
right?
exclusive, right? That's
right,
what I'm.
but because they bought the studio, but that's not
I see
not
what you mean.
their IP,
Yeah.
right? Like they didn't
Yeah, I don't know
create
anything
it.
about gaming. Yeah, okay. But you know what that's what they mean, right? I speak stupid. That's what I'm doing here. That's what
Well,
they
then
mean.
what's
No,
what's
you
the
know
best
that's what they mean.
Microsoft IP.
Best Microsoft IP. Let me look at my Game Pass. Hold on.
Best Nintendo IP. It's Mario. Of course, it's Mario. Why would it be Mario?
The Mario Brothers game just came out.
But that's not.
Would it
But
be
it says
Zelda?
IP.
They got mad about the Zelda shit.
But here's the thing: like it doesn't. It's like best
Up.
IP. But do they have to have a game that came out this year, or is it just best IP? Period.
Best IP. And
Like, is it-
there's Marvel games in Nintendo, so can technically a Marvel IP win? Like best IP?
No,
Nintendo?
that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be a Nintendo like owned IP. Like Nintendo has to own the.
Don't say
intellectual
that
property.
there.
Well, that's what it says. Best Nintendo IP, not best
Best
IP on Nintendo.
Yeah,
Best
but they're dumb, so they
Nintendo-
probably meant best IP in Nintendo, and I would have to go with Marvel because of Rivals.
Right, like see again, is that what they really mean? Is it supposed to be like best Switch game, best fucking Xbox game, best PlayStation game, right? Because this is like
Maybe
I've
we
never
should
seen
sign up just
awards.
to ask them.
Hey, could you imagine if you went to fucking the Oscars and they're like the best Universal movie, the best Sony Pictures movie, and you're like, what? Like we just give it out like so apparently every major
They
studio
don't even
just
say best movie.
guaranteed
They
an
say
award.
Best Sony. Best Sony. That's all they say.
Yeah. Like
Best
best movie
Sony.
from Warner Brothers. You're like, oh shit. So you're just giving Warner Brothers an award at this point, right? Like,
Hell yeah.
like you're guaranteed that PlayStation wins an award, Microsoft wins an award, and Nintendo wins an award.
And they still won't show up to collect.
Game of the year. Yeah. And then
What is it?
shitty ass game of the year. Okay, this is how I okay. This category is going to be the biggest tell.
Yep.
Of why they're fake, and this is all a grift. Okay.
Okay.
Here's why. Listen.
Okay.
The game that wins this is 100% not going to be the shittiest game of the year. Okay. The game that wins this is probably going to be a game that's actually pretty decent. It's probably going to be Veilguard. Okay?
Dustborn.
Or Dustborn. Or Concord. And I can guarantee you, as bad as those games are, as cringy as those games are, you can go to Steam and find way worse games. Okay? Remember, this isn't like the fake game awards where companies submit, like, hey, we want to be considered, for your consideration, right? This is supposed to be the real game awards. So real gamers know that if you go on the PlayStation fucking store, you like you said, waifu versus fucking evil, right? Like some acid swap game. That should be the shittiest game of the year. Oh, you can go to PlayStation and get Taco Jumper. It's just a game with a taco that you push the button and it goes up and it counts. $5 Taco Jumper.
Stop right there. Getting it now.
You can get that. They have a whole series. It's like Taco Jumper, Hamburger Jumper. I swear to God, you think I'm fucking lying.
Do they assemble?
No, it's just a little hamburger that jumps.
Do they assemble and they call it Lunch Jumper?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah. There's actually is a game though where you play as different lunch items and you fight each other. It's like you got to knock each other off the table.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded good on paper. I played it. It was one of the worst games ever. I got it for free. So
there's this one amazing game. I forget what it's called, where you're like in an old folks' home and it's a multiplayer game. You're either the old folks trying to get out or like the orderlies like settling down these crazed old folks getting out. It's so fun. It is so much fun. I forget what it was called.
Also, someone in the chat is pointing out there's no best PC game, no best PC IP.
Oh my God. Really?
Right, they're the real gamers. They're the real gamers. There's nothing here.
You're so right.
PC.
Especially if you're gonna have like real gamers. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna trigger a lot of people, and I'm not a gamer, and I shouldn't be talking out of my element, but I'll fucking say it. Real gamers play FPSs on fucking PC, bro. Come on.
Mouse and keyboard.
Mouse and keyboard. I guess you could hook those up in place.
Well, that's if you use a mouse, it's more accurate.
Yeah. That's what real gamers do, in my opinion.
But I'm a real gamer, so I use a controller because I got to nerf myself so that way you guys have a chance. If I've used a mouse and keyboard, I would dominate so bad. You'd think I was hacking the game. You'd be like, hacks, and then you would fucking kick me out of the lobbies, right? So I got to nerf myself just to give you a chance. Best jiggle physics.
Stellar Blade Award goes to.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 3 games that have.
Can we technically get like fucking like E Honda in there or something? Like, if enough people voted, can E Honda?
Honda.
E Honda wins for best jiggle physics. That'd be fucking.
What's that one game with the penises where you got to try to like fuck each other in the ass?
Oh That's my God, I do know that. It's like it's done like the worm game.
Genital jousting, right? That's what.
Genital jousting.
It's got the best jiggle physics.
Yeah, it does technically. I mean, we should fucking do it. I bet if that wins, they wouldn't do it.
Well, they wouldn't even let you nominate it. Probably you have to nominate the games. Remember, you have to pay money to nominate, and then you basically are throwing $30 away.
If a bunch of people nominate it, they have to nominate it. And then where's the voting system? We get to vote too, or what? What's
no?
up?
You have to pay. You have to pay. So you have
no. After I know. I'm assuming we paid just to do the nomination. Do we have to pay more, or
no? You're still as long as you still pay your $30 a month, right? As long as you're still paying.
So we can nominate and then just vote right then and there if we just pay one.
No, because you can't. That's what I'm saying. Like they're smart. This is why it's a grift.
Oh my God!
Because you have to pay your $30 every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who knows when the voting is going to actually take place. So you're going to nominate, and if it takes place next year, they might go, well, now you got to pay another $30 because it's a new year. That was your $30 for 2024. You need your $30 for 2025 to vote.
Yeah, it's that easy, man. Holy shit!
All I know is if I was Sony right now, I'd be like, guys. Concord sucks, but I need to fucking sabotage Stutter and Craig. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of money, $30 nominations. Go fucking nominate Concord for everything.
Everything. What do you mean, everyone? Everyone.
Best sports game, Concord. And the winner is Concord.
Concord
just sweeps the Real Game Awards.
A clean sweep.
Like, what would they do? Like, seriously, what would happen if we did that? If we somehow organized enough people, right? Like if you had like a Hassan Piker who's like a big enough, lefty YouTuber or somebody, right? Who's like, hey, go here and $30 and nominate Concord for every category, right? They have to, like, the rules that they've set is You pay your money, you nominate, and whatever gets the biggest nominations are in the categories, right? And then whatever get the most votes win.
It's such an optics loss. They'll never do it. What they'll end up doing is
no, but then you could call them on. You could go, look, you took everybody's money. We have the fucking screenshots of all the categories, and Concord was winning everything by your rules that you said. Pay money. That's how you gatekeep them. Only real gamers are going to pay $30 to vote. So these people were real gamers, and they all paid, and they all voted for Concord in every category. Now you have to live up to your end of the bargain.
They'll call it an infiltration, and they won't count it. And then they'll say, "We got your money," and they'll laugh with their fans. It's like, haha, they tried to do this, and they can't do it. Optically, they won't do it. They'll call it an infiltration.
But everyone would make fun of them. I think it'd be worth it. Because honestly, I don't think there's that many people paying the memberships anyway. So I think maybe 200 is all you really need to overturn the results.
Go back
guys, we need a 3 a.m. vote drop. I need you guys to go ahead, $30, Concord in every category.
Concord. If it wins best waifu, that'd be hilarious.
Best waifu.
We got to get the names. We got to get the names of the characters to make sure. Very specific. Go back to the Can you go back to the nominees? There's usually comments and shit. Maybe.
Well, no, we can't even see the comments. We're not allowed to see anything. See, because look, there are comments. So if I go to this one, best RPG, there's 6 comments that I can't see.
What?
Yeah, you have to pay. I have to pay money. Subscribe now.
There's only 6 comments, so that gives you an idea of who's paying, right? Would you assume? Yeah. Not even 6, but Well,
let's see. If you go to the views, right? There's a view count. This only has 45 views. This one only has 3. There's only 3 views. This thing has been up for 6 hours.
Best racing game. Real gamers don't care about racing.
Well, which one has been up the longest? Let's see. Let's scroll down. Game of the year. October 6th is when it went up. They weren't even putting these categories all up at once. They were like fucking. Craig is so lazy. Craig is so lazy. He was like, here's one on the 6th, and then 2 days later, I could put another shitty fucking thing up. And, that one got 900. So that's the most eyes. 81 comments. So 81 people voted.
I bet they're pissed because the way Game of the Year nominations, I bet they didn't read the rest, assumed they were going to get the list of nominations. All they get is hey, we'll take nominations now. It's nothing. They don't get anything clicking on that.
Like I said, you could see they started the Real Game Awards category suggestions, 181.
Wow.
Category nominations closed, 3.
Why closed? How come close?
How come close? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Why close? Why no let me vote? I would be surprised because again, 81 on this one, then 56 on this one, and then 24 on this one. 14. 21. Best fighting game only got 21 comments.
Yeah, real gamers.
125 views. And again, I don't know how the views count. So if these 21 people were going in and out of the page, was it counting every time they open the page, right? First person, 51 views, 7 comments. And again, here's the other thing, because here's why I think it's weird, right? And you probably agree with me on this. Because you agree with me on everything. You're a fucking... I only...
I'm a tool. I'm a puppet. I'm a puppet, damn it. Yes, Tony. What do I agree on?
So this has 334 views. Make this make sense, okay? This has 334 views. I'm assuming the comments are how you vote, right? Or how you make suggestions for waifu of the year, okay?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. What else would they be commenting on? It's they better pick this. They better pick that. Or this is great. She was awesome.
So you paid your $30. You went in there and you viewed it, but you didn't leave. There should be this equal amount of views as comments, correct?
Why
would you go there? Yeah. I'm going to, I'm waifu of the year nomination suggestions. Okay, I paid my $30. I'm going to go look at it because I want to suggest it. Right?
Are the suggestions in the comments?
No, you have to make the suggestions.
But where?
Look, it says waifu. We told you the Real Game Awards were going to be different, and we love that voting member Mexican Otaku suggested this as a category. And that's it. That's all I know. I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Voting members. So you have to be a voting member to see the rest of this. And again, it's just for nomination suggestions.
Yeah, I want to see how this works. Like, is there a spreadsheet that you just type it in?
Do you want me to pay $30?
I kind of do. How does this work, though? Aren't you curious?
I am.
Well, get your chatters to like, hey, $30, and we get to see what the hell how this is presented. Because, like, I would assume the comments are. If you're not allowed to comment unless you're a member, I'm assuming the comments are the nominations, right? Unless there's like another thing.
That's a big assumption.
Yeah.
Because I gotta sign up an account. Hold on.
Wait, you're gonna do it?
Google. It's $30.
Now you got to do your Concord shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Concord. They'd probably kick me out. Like, Tony, that's it. We're kicking you out. All right. Payment, PayPal. Okay, yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it on a second.
We get to
separate
read those
page,
sweet comments.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm using my PayPal credit.
Look at the shit he does for you guys. Look at that.
Not even getting it right.
Ante up. Ante up, cheapos. Look what he's doing. We're getting access.
All right. So close that page. So there.
Buy merch.
We're in. We're infiltrating. Thank you for subscribing. Keep reading.
Thank you.
Best RPG nomination suggestions are open. So there's when selecting your nominee for Best RPG, consider these factors: storytelling and character development, world building, customization and progression, choices and consequences. Head down to the comments and start nominating. Craig, yeah. So the comments are how you nominate.
Nominations. Oh God, they're sick.
I nominate Concord. Let me just copy and paste this.
Yeah.
Boom.
I hereby nominate.
You can nominate multiple games. So
what the fuck?
Honorable mentions. You're nominating honorable mentions.
Honorable.
All right, let's go to the waifus. See what I do for you guys? You see what I do for you?
I forgot. Yeah, that Wulong game came out this year.
Someone figure out what's the name of the ladies from Concord. I need to know.
Concord characters. Let me see.
What's game of the year? Concord.
Oh, Concord. One of them is called Off.
No, what's the
One Off? Sorry, one of them is called One Off. I like that with the number one. Starchild, Roka, Duchess. Duchess is an old lady.
Who's the fat lady? Who's the fat one? The big fat one in the green. That's the one that they're all mad about.
Let me see. Her name, DeVeers, is that it? DeVeers. Daveer. Oh no, that's not DeVeers. No, it's Daw. D-A-W.
It's Amari. No, Amari. E-M-A-R-I is the black lady in the green armor.
Daw.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Daw is D-A-W. That's the character you definitely want. That's the character.
What is
D-A-W.
I'm looking. I'm scrolling down on my fucking Daw.
It's in the game.
No, that's the Mexican dude. That's a dude. That's not a chick.
Oh. So
Daw is the Husbando.
Okay, that's Husbando then.
And Amari, E-M-A-R-I, is the black lady in the big armor. She's gonna
Holy shit. That's a Fallout armor.
Yeah, that's what they were complaining about. All right.
Cool.
And what are our nominations for Game of the Year? I nominate Concord.
I hereby nominate. I declare.
Hereby nominate Concord.
I wonder if people are going to legitimately get mad. No, they'll just ignore.
No, because they probably ain't even going to come back to the site.
No, no one's coming
probably
back
like
here.
the only ones.
Let's see how Best RPG's doing. Oh, this is so sad.
It's only
the
7
comments were the nominations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like the views aren't matching up with the comments.
Yeah.
Right? So I nominated Concord. So
Elden Ring, Rebirth. Oh my God, these are
Rebirth,
boring. These games are going to win in the Game Awards. I think.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
I think
Like a
Final
Dragon.
Fantasy specifically. And Metaphor
Best
2.
sports game. Best racing game. Worst video game.
Yeah, they love
Worst
the
video
negativity.
game journalist. Stuttering Craig.
Stuttering Craig.
I nominate. Damn it. Stuttering Craig.
Or Grums.
For his shilling of the Intellivision
Amico.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom. Publish. Who else we got?
Make sure you
Alyssa
screen cap
Mercante.
these.
Well, it's in the video, so it'll be.
Oh, true. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I should have remembered. Alyssa Mercante is going to win. She's the one. See, Jason Schreier, Jim Sterling. He doesn't go by Jim anymore.
Who's Alyssa McConte? What journal? Who she works
She's the one that wanted to fight everybody and everything.
No. Greg Miller. Come on, that guy's harmless. Nerd.
All right, let's go to the waifus updates. we got some waifus. Let's see.
This is a very hard research nomination list I got. Oh no.
We're gonna do husbando first.
Perfect.
When nominating your husbando, you should consider these important factors. Ready? Character depth. Does he have a compelling backstory and emotional development? Charm and personality. Is he memorable, charming, or uniquely engaging as a character? Fan engagement. Did he capture the hearts of the gaming community with his personality, design, or iconic moments? Visual design. Is his character design and appearance striking and fitting for his role?
Daw definitely fits this mold.
Daw. I nominate
Daw.
Comma
dog.
No, we're not putting comma dog.
Dog.
This guy nominated Broly from fucking Dragon Ball, Vegeta, Kasuga Ichiban.
You're the only one
Also,
not doing an anime character.
The banner is misspelled.
Barrett's over here just trying to
Be a good dad. That's what it said.
Okay.
All right. Where's the
fail? This is a fail list.
We're gonna get to the worst game. We're gonna check that one out.
MMO. Just what the fuck is going on there? What is it? I want to see what he types. Now remember, nominate.
When nominate your choice for best MMO, consider longevity and ongoing support, community strength, world building and immersion, gameplay variety and evolution.
Okay, so it's every MMO that exists. Boring.
So MMO is sadly a bad in this year. Is sadly a bad in this year. MMO, read this again, guys. MMO is sadly a bad in this year. I don't know what the fuck. Does this guy speak English?
Yeah, it could have been Google Translate.
Could have been so Google. Go MMO game of the year.
Pokemon Go to the polls.
I nominate Suicide.
No, sound like the other guy. Suicide Squad, nominate Go.
Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League. Boom. Did it.
We're in there.
We're making changes.
Yeah.
Who's the waifu of the year? Oh yeah.
Third person Suicide Squad again too. Copy paste that one.
We don't have nothing to consider. What happened to this one?
They know what they're doing with this one, okay? You don't need to explain to the boys what's up.
Whether it's captivating personality, stunning design, or unforgettable moments in the game, we want you to know who your top waifu of the year is. This is usually the part where I give you criteria for the category. But for waifu of the year, I'll let you do your thing.
It's like you fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I nominate Amari from Concord.
I said that. I literally said that. I said that sarcastically.
What's another good one?
Amari from Concord. From Concord? Duh, fuck it. I don't
No, not from Concord necessarily. What's another game they hate?
They hated the Outlaws.
Tosh from Dragon Age.
Or Outlaw. Who's the lady in Outlaws? Star Wars. What was her name?
Or Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, her mission.
Hated her too.
Parentheses, her mission especially were awesome.
Yeah. Her jawline was the best.
It's your best jawline.
Let's check. All right. What else we got? I wonder how long this is going to last up.
I wonder if they're even going to do the Game Awards.
They will. They got to.
Do they have a date yet? December?
No, next year sometime, remember?
Oh, yeah. Kay Vess is the character from Star Wars Outlaw.
What else?
Now I know. And knowing's half the battle.
Best racing game. Not one. There has not been one nominee.
Easy. Concord.
Concord, yeah. I was just going to say, could you imagine no one goes in there? He doesn't check it, and he's like, fuck, Concord.
Concord. What? They put it in the envelopes already?
Concord. And what's the Fortnite racing part? Fortnite.
Racing part. Just put racing part. Racing part. That sounds about right. You definitely know your games.
I know my games. I'm a gamer. I'm a real gamer. Now, what are other people putting? Shitty. All right.
Thank you for paying $30 to do this.
No problem. Best $30 I spent. But the husbandos, let's see. Like I said, Broly, Vegeta, Kasuga, Barrett.
I don't know any of this.
This one is Ichiban Kasuga, and this one is Kasuga Ichiban. I don't know if they're the same person, but I feel like they might be. One of these people put it in the wrong order.
Yeah, one of them does not understand Japanese customs.
Who's the best video game journalist of the year?
Oh, Stuttering Craig. Oh, he's going to give himself an award.
And remember, consider these qualities: investigative reporting, balanced reviews, impactful interviews or features, community engagement.
Angry Joe.
Master of TDS. Master of TDS is a fucking retard that just does Twitter shit. I don't know who Madam Savvy is. Razor Fist?
Razor Fist.
Smash JT, guys. Smash JT.
He's there. He made it. Smash
Stuttering
JT.
Craig. Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash. Grums.
Grums, yeah. Let me see. Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier. Or who's another shitty Little Movie Perp? Little Movie.
Yeah.
Perp.
Little Movie Perp. I made it.
You
Look,
made
Mom, I made it.
What's another category we could fuck with? Biggest
Best
cash
value.
grab.
Best value. Yeah, those
Biggest
weird
cash
ones.
grab. Right here we
Yeah.
go. Excessive monetization, lack of content, pay to win mechanics, misleading marketing.
Uh-huh.
The Real Game Awards. The
Ooh.
Real Game Award.
Buzzard sound. Do, 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 do. That's not a buzzard sound.
Someone nominated Tekken 8 as the biggest cash grab.
I told you the DLC. I think like the man. I'm telling you, this is scaring me. This is scaring me. That was my example. It's like, oh, the DLC shit when there's like
Dragon Age Veilguard is the biggest cash grab.
Okay.
Additional characters for $8 a pop? You're kidding, right? Yeah, Tekken 8. $8 per character. That's you know what? You just wait and eventually they'll all come together for like $15, right?
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about that game, Skull and Bones. That's a good one, actually. I completely forgot that game existed, and I was excited for it. Damn. Best value.
Where's that at?
The one left to biggest.
Right, this is the last one we're gonna look at. Best value.
Okay.
It's got 10 nominations.
Yeah. Best value.
Content for price. Did the game offer a lot of content or replayability? Okay, this is I swear to God, if I hear one person, if I ever meet someone in real life and they talk about the replayability of a fucking game, I am going to strangle the shit out of them.
Why?
Just with my bare hands.
Why?
Because every game is replayable. This isn't fucking.
Yeah, but
the
some of them give you
1980s.
extra shit.
Okay, so is Vampire Survivors more replayable or less replayable than Dragon Age?
More, I would say more, because it's like boot it up quick, right?
Yeah, I mean it should, but I mean I can play Dragon Age as many times as I want. I can play Fallout. How many times have people restarted Fallout 4? Or
That's
fucking
true.
Skyrim, right?
Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, I do that.
It's
open
what you
co-op
like. Like
on those
if I don't
games.
like a sports game, I'm gonna play it one time and that's it. If you like it, you might play that fucking Madden 2024 like forever, right? Until the next game comes out.
Yeah.
Replayability it's like value. It's a nebulous term. It's just like fucking subjective.
Yeah.
Content for price. That's like another thing. Like, so if this game is 60 hours, it should just be like, what's the longest game divided by like price divided by hours of gameplay, right?
Yeah. Because I was telling you, I don't think Silent Hill's worth $70. The remaster. I heard it's a fantastic, amazing, but I played the original. I don't think the upgrade is worth $70. I would probably go with Dragon Age. It seems like it's cheaper and it has way more. It seems like it's like a whole open world. Like, I don't know.
Ongoing updates. Did the game provide meaningful post-launch content? Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo never had any DLC post-launch updates, and it's probably one of the best games of all time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, player satisfaction. Did the game leave players feeling like they got more than their money's worth?
I mean, that's a given.
I don't know if you ever heard of a game called Chaos Legion.
No.
Have you ever heard of this game? It's a shitty PS1 game, maybe PS2. Let me look it up.
Is it Rockstar?
No, it's like it's old. It's like a third-person shooter. It's an action adventure, but you had like little guys that would join you. They were the Chaos Legion. You had like different helpers. It's like it was a really really shitty. It was a PS2 game. That was probably my best value because I got a blowjob while I was playing that game. So no other game I've never ever got a blowjob.
Was that in the DLC?
It was in my DLC at the house. So, I mean, for me, that would be the best value. I bought that game, I played it, and I got a blowjob.
Probably. Yeah, write that down, Tony. Good idea. In the comments, nominate your nomination makes sense. It's like, how can you not vote for that? You ain't lying.
Dragon Age Veilguard. Uh-oh, someone's saying Veilguard is if you don't buy the game, you save a whopping $60. And it provides endless entertainment from social media takes. That guy's hilarious. He says it's great value if you don't buy it.
He's so good. Maybe they'll even like zone in on his comment in the actual awards. They're like, we could not give props to this comment, by the way. That's what he's hoping. Watch.
Space Marines 2, Arizona Sunshine Remake, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade. The massive amount of outfits. Guys, the outfits will keep you playing. Not the actual gameplay, just searching for the outfit. That's why you play the game. For the outfits.
I wonder what they're voting for in waifu.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Fortnite.
Look, there was another Stellar Blade.
We'll go back. Don't come now. No, Fortnite. It's free and has updates, player created islands, player created content.
I know you're gonna feel dirty, but please check out Freedom Town USA if you're there. When you're there,
check out
Freedom Town USA.
Is it one word, Freedom Town, or is it two words, Freedom Town?
I think it's one word, Freedom Town USA. The USA is not part of that word.
When you're
there.
Publish.
Hell yeah. Fortnite. There was another Stellar Blade. Look.
Stellar Blade. All the new features and outfits were all released free of charge in a day and age. It seems like
nice try.
Commas. That's why you need a comma, right? Because look, if you just read it, if you're just reading it, like I'm just running through, right? Stellar Blade, all the new features and outfits were released free of charge in a day and age. It seems like it should be all were released free of charge. Period. In a day and age, it seems that games will charge for every little add-on. Right? Like you need to stop.
Not necessarily. Do you think people like this is the only game they played?
Yes.
Because I know Stellar Blade was such a big deal. Like there was like it was like a what do I want to call it? It was like a people
Life
really
Simulator.
yeah, it was like
It's
also
a
like
mid, it's a mid
like an ISOM, like there was a
game.
protest. There was like a
Yeah.
a movement behind it almost.
Yeah, it was a mid game that has a semi-attractive. I'm not even like, I don't understand because maybe I'm old, maybe I'm just not a fucking weirdo, but I don't look at fucking pixels on a screen and go, fuck yeah, I want to fuck that. Yeah. I go, okay, that's more attractive looking than the fat one, but I don't get like super excited about it where I go, like, I gotta buy that game because, oh man, that chick's hot looking on that game.
Yeah, especially for a hack and slash.
Yeah, I go again. I like I'm playing a video game, right? Like if I want to watch porn, I'll just fucking watch porn, right?
Mhm.
Like when I'm playing a video game, I want to play a game. I want the gameplay. That's the thing that's most important to me. Because
Yeah.
again, I could watch porn. I'm an adult. I like if I want to see titties or something. So gameplay trumps the other things, right? I
Sure.
would play a game with a hot chick. If a game had a hot chick that she's naked, she's fucking hot, fucking photorealistic graphics, but it was a shitty game, I would play that less than if I was like a fat chick that was like ugly, dumpy, fucking, just sloppy fat, but the gameplay was awesome, right? If the gameplay was awesome, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Right? Like if those are my two choices, shitty gameplay, hot chick, awesome gameplay, ugly chick, awesome gameplay, ugly chick, all day, every day. I'm sorry, because I'm playing games. I'm here to play a game, right?
Yeah. And it's funny.
I don't know if it's funny, but I mean, I want to play a game, right?
How are you with story in games? Like
Well, it depends. Like if I'm playing an RPG, I want a good story, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you don't differentiate that part, right?
Yeah. I consider that all part of the gameplay.
Gotcha. There's some people that do that. It was like, no story. No, I'm completely. They're so against story in a video game. Like, and I understand it too. It's like, no, gameplay. I don't care about the story.
Right. Like I said, it depends on what game. Like, I don't necessarily need a story. Like, I'm playing football. I don't need a story in my football game, right? Like, but I need a story in my RPG. Here's the other problem. I've talked about this before. For me personally, it's a me problem. I know it 100%. It's a me problem. Okay. But because I've consumed so much media, a lot of times I know the twist. Like, there's no twist that's like, oh, that twist is coming out. Like, oh yeah, that guy who's his like I'm playing Wings for Hire right now, right? I gotta review it.
Okay.
And it begins with your character wakes up. He's had a bad dream. It's about the day his mom came back from the mission she was on. The dad didn't come back. Everyone else died, but the mom came back. So all the other people on the mission died. And I immediately go, his dad's not dead. He's alive.
Yeah.
And there's a 9 out of 10 chance that it's going to be the bad guy in the game. Right? Like, if you ready to... The dad's alive. I haven't got far enough to know if he's the
okay. Okay. Yeah, the dad one. No, that's a good call. If he ends up being bad too, that's a good one. The dad being alive in the war shit. Yeah, that something's up with that. When they die at war, it's like they died.
Well, it's the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game is like they came back and like the mom's not talking about the mission and she don't want to tell the people what happened and he's just gone. Right? It's like it's a cliche. Like again, like if you're 10 and you've never played a game before or watched a movie, you might like, oh my god, that was such a big twist. I didn't see that coming, but I've seen it coming in so many things that it's like, no, I know that's happening, right? Like immediately. It's like what I used to watch with my ex-wife. I used to watch like Law and Order, okay?
Okay.
To watch SVU. Okay? And she's not really good at like celebrities and like famous people, movie stars and stuff, right? But like we'll be watching Law and Order, and like C. Thomas Hall will come out, right? And go, he's the killer. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, he's the killer. Well, how do you know? Because he's the celebrity that's in this episode, right? The celebrity in the episode is the killer, always.
Yeah. They even got Justin Bieber to be a killer in one of those.
So it's like it's.
So do you? Are you saying? Oh wait, do you need? It sounds to me like you need bad writing to be tricked, right? Because that is kind of the result of like, well, not necessarily good writing, but efficient writing. Where it's like, I've seen this before. This is how it works. Blah blah blah. You almost need like bad writing.
It's
to be
formulaic, no, because it's so formulaic. Like, look, stop.
But if it's so terrible writing that they're like, well, I wasn't expecting that, because it's so bad.
So bad, there was no way I was going to call that. Like, oh my god, he turned into a tentacle monster in SVU. Fuck, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
those vampires were like real.
You need bad writing to surprise Tony. Sorry, that's the call.
Well, no, like I said, everything is so formulaic. Like if you had an equal amount of episodes where there was like celebrities that were victims, celebrities that were like the perpetrators, or celebrities that were just like secondary characters in the story, then I'd be like, okay, like I don't know what's gonna happen but when like 99% of all instances of a guest star on SVU is the fucking murderer, that's it. There's like, you know what it is. 2 seconds in, he's the murderer. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then the problem with it is the rest of the episode is framed in like a, did he do it? Didn't do it? Like, no, you know he did it. He's the fucking celebrity guy. Like, there's no like fucking, stop shitting me, right? Write better. Learn how to write it better so I don't suspect him.
I'm saying write worse and he won't suspect it.
Yeah, or that. Like, anyway, all right. Those are the categories. We'll probably look over this again.
Hell yeah.
We'll definitely check in to see if they remove my comments, or if I get replies on my comments. Right?
Fuck you. Yeah. This is serious.
Here's your money back. We don't like your kind around here. That's JW.
Yeah.
All right, we got one super chat. It says, "Hail to the reptiles."
Hello.
Thank you, Jasonic, for the $2. I appreciate it. That means I only spent $28. Well, actually, 30% goes to YouTube. I only spent $28.70.
You got some coins.
30 cents. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And that is it. Where are we going to find you, Perb? Where can we find you besides hiding from the election?
I'm going to be coping for a bit in my channel, Little Movie Perp. Probably going to be watching some horror movies, crazy Asian action films. That's my deal. That's how I cope.
Oh.
You know, I do have my copium ready for when Trump wins. When they're
you're not looking at this. Don't look at this.
Whenever there is a Republican Congress, or they're the ones running the show, horror movies do in fact, Jesus Christ, horror movies do in fact have a bump up, which is good. So that is my copium for the remainder of this presidency.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the Tuesday Night Grift. We'll be back next week. I swear next week will be a better show. I knew it was an election show, so it was going to be probably a bad crowd, bad audience. People are doing things. I made sure I got all of my monsters. I got 4 cases. So I'm ready. I'm prepared. If the shit hits the fan when I wake up, I at least have supplies for a month.
All right. I got my movies. Yeah, I'm ready too.
All right.
All right.
Everybody, take it easy. Enjoy the music. And as always, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.
Come on, baby, let's do the grift.
Come on, baby, let's do the grift. Take me by my little hand and go like this. That grift, baby, baby, grift. Ooh yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the grift. My daddy is sleeping and mama ain't around. Yeah, daddy's just sleeping and mama ain't around. Gonna grifty, grifty, grifty till we tear the house down. Come on, the grift, yeah, baby, grift. Ooh yeah, just like this. Grift. Come on, little miss, and do the grift, yeah. Yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the grift, yeah, yeah.